Beneath our booth here. Here's Dominic.
Hi, fans.
Evening, sport fans, and we're here at the Bowl Mart for the game between the Bowl Mart lanes and Blubs. And for visiting Blubs, your starting lineup. Leading off and roving, Kevin Rabidou. Hitting second and playing second, Marty Barrett. Hitting third and playing short, Jerry Daveson. Hitting in the cleanup position and catching, Malcolm Guerin. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mike Gadway. Hitting sixth and playing first base, Joe Miller. Hitting seventh and pitching, Orville Netto. Hitting eighth and playing right field, Ron LaBombard. Hitting ninth and playing left field, Mike Richard. Hitting 10th and playing third base, Tom Menard. And hitting 11th and playing center field, Steve Menard. And now for the home team, Bowl Mart Lanes. Leading off in left field, Dennis Phillips. Hitting second and playing third base, Randy Daveson. Hitting third and playing shortstop, Mark Guerin. Hitting cleanup and playing right field, Jim Daveson. Hitting fifth and playing second base, Randy LaBombard. Hitting sixth and playing center field, Danny Trombley. Hitting seventh and playing first base, Bill Glode. Hitting eighth and roving, Dick Stata. Hitting ninth, the designated hitter, Stan Roberts. Hitting 10th and doing the catching, Lonnie Bayshore. And hitting 11th and pitching, Lynn Bayshore. Well, here we are to open up the ball game. On the mound is Lynn Bayshore, and Lonnie Bayshore is doing the catching. The lead off for Blubs, Kevin Rabidou, who's roving. Hits him right-handed, steps in, and we're all set. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and out to left. Phillips is back. He's under it, grabs it, one gone. Now here's Marty Therrett, the second baseman. He's a right-handed hitter. One out, top of the first, no score. Bayshore is ready and wheels and throws. It's in for the strike, nothing in one. Lovely night here at the Bowl Mart. Next pitch. It's too deep, ball one. One ball, one strike. One out, none on. Top of the first, the delivery. Swung on, hit right back to the mound in a hop. Bayshore has it, flips on over to first, and there's two gone. 1-3 for scoring. Over to Glode. So here's Jerry Daveson, the shortstop. Left-handed hitter. Flipping the ball around the infield. Two gone. Set up the Bowl Mart quickly defensively. At first is Bill Glode. At second, Randy LaBombard. At third, Randy Daveson. And the shortstop is Mark Guerin. The pitch to the left-hander. Inside for a ball. Left field, Dennis Phillips. Center field, Danny Trombley. That pitch is a strike. 1-1. Right field, Jim Davison. And Lynn on the mound and Lonnie catching. Two balls and a strike. Two gone, top of the first. Bayshore throws. Left-hander swings and wraps it back off the glove of Guerin, and now goes an infield hit. So at two-away, Jerry Daveson bangs an infield single here to bring up Malcolm Guerin, who's doing the catching for Blubs, hitting cleanup. Malcolm's been around, bats him right-handed. Bayshore throws, and Guerin swings and has a comebacker to the mound. Bayshore has it, goes to Glode, that's all. So a two-out single is wasted as Guerin bounces to the mound, and in the top of the first inning, it's no runs, a hit, there were no errors, and one left. And after one half inning of play, it's Blubs nothing, Bowl Mart coming to bat. Pitch to the left-handed hitter is hitting 2 hops to short, right through his legs in the left field for an error. So Phillips bangs one through Jerry Davison's legs to open up the bottom of the first. And that's an error. Now defensively for Blubs, at first is Joe Miller, second is Marty Therrett, third Tom Menard, and short Jerry Davison. Mike Richards is in left, Steve Menard is in center, Ron LeBombard is in right. The pitch is swung on, there's a base hit into left center field. Phillips is going to round second, but he's going to third, is cut off, there's no play. And now we got men on the corners here as Phillips delayed, and then when the outfielder released the ball, moved on to third. So with nobody gone, men on the corners, Mark Guerin, the shortstop, coming up. Orville Neto is on the mound, and Malcolm Guerin is catching. Pitch to Guerin is in for the strike. Men on the corners, no score, last of the first. Neto pitches. It's inside. The delivery. Swings and hits it right back out over the mound in the center, and the second for a base hit. Davison's going to go on to third. They're going to throw there, and the ball's going to carry him off the fence. And on the throw to third, Guerin goes down to second base. So now Guerin singles Davison to third. You got men on second and third, nobody out. 1-0 Bowl Mart. Bottom of the first, and here's Jim Davison. He's been MVP of this league a couple of times. Hits him left-handed. Strong hitter. Pitch to him. He's outside for a ball. Neto throws. Davison swings and bounces it to short. 2 hops. They're going to go to first. They're going to get him in the run will score. So it goes an RBI as Davison bounces off to short. And Mark Guerin holds second on the plate. So it goes from Jerry Davison to Joe Miller. So there's 1 man gone. And here's Randy LeBombard, second baseman, big, strong hitter. Takes inside, ball 1. Guerin waltzes off second. Guerin holding the ball, now we'll go to the mound. Guerin moves back to the bag. Danny Trombley's on deck, the pitch. Swings and hits it to left. The left fielder goes back, way back. He's near the line, foul ball, makes the catch. Guerin tags, moves to third after the catch, so there's 2 gone. As Randy fouls out to Mike Richards in left. So there's 2 away. And here's Danny Trombley. Pitch to Trombley's a strike. Pitch is hit out into left center field. Right center more or less. Under it, makes the catch. Retire the side. So in the bottom of the first, Bowl Mart picks up 2 runs. On 2 base hits, there were 1 error, and there was 1 left. And after 1 inning of play, Bowl Mart 2, Blubs nothing. Now we're going to the top of the second. It's going to be Mike Gadway, Joe Miller, and Orville Neto for Blubs. Mike's the DH here this evening. Hits him from the right side. Pitch. Ball. 1 ball, no strike. Delivery. In for the strike. Ball and a strike. The pitch. Swung on, hit 2 hops to Guerin. 1 hands the ball. It's going to go to Glode in some time. 1 gone. Guerin to Glode. The umpires behind the plate, Pete Natupsky, and working the bases from Barkholm's TV, Andy Morelli. So here's Joe Miller. Left-handed hitter, takes inside, ball 1. Pitch is inside, ball 2. Delivery. Swings and is going to hit it, drift foul over the fence in foul territory, out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Second inning, 2-0 Bowl Mart.
Let's go, Joe. Rip it, Joe. Rip it.
Pitch. Ball 3. 3-1. And he walks him. So he loses Miller in a 3-1 pitch. Brings a tying run to the plate here early in the game. Pitcher Orville Neto. call. 0-1. The pitch swung on and hit the left, and it's a base hit in the left field. Phillips is up with it. He'll come on to third. The runners hold and got men on first and second here. So after 1 out, a walk to Miller and a single by Netto brings up Ron LeBombard. He's playing right field. 1 man out. And Bayshore ready. And the pitch to LeBombard. It's in for the strike, 0-1. Delivery. Swings and bounces right to third. Davison has it, steps on second, throws to second, double play. Steps on third and threw down LeBombard. So after the walk and the single, Ron LeBombard bangs into a twin killing. He forces Miller at third and forces Netto at second. So in the second inning, it's no runs, no hits, there was no errors, and there was 1 left. And after an inning and a half, it's Bowl Mart 2, Blubs nothing. Second here, Bill Glow. The first pitch to Glow, inside, ball 1. Netto delivers. A little deep, ball 2. Glow looking him over. 2-0 delivery. In for the strike, 2-1. Now he'll be ready. Crouching over, the 2-1 pitch to him. Swings and lines, and just inside third, left field, base hit. Mike Richards throws it in, and the leadoff single by Globe in the second. And here's Dick Stata, Vermont boy, playing Rover tonight for Cast Iron's team, and the pitch. He takes a strike, 0-1. Stan Roberts, the DH, is on deck. And there's a 2-hopper to second. They go to second for 1, they go to first, double play. And that's a pretty play. And that goes from Davison to Therick to Miller. So Stata bangs in the twin killing, 6-4-3. And after the leadoff single here, quickly 2 down. And here's Roberts. Played for Moores last year. Pitch. Strike. Played for Vic Manette. The pitch to him. He swings and hits on 2 hops to third. He's up with it, the long throw in time. 3 away. Menard to Miller. So after leadoff single, it's another, only faced 3 men, 1, 2, 3. So in the second, there's no runs, there was a hit, no errors, and there was nobody left. And after 2 complete innings of play, it's the Bowl Mart 2, Blubs, nothing. The pitch. Outside. Ball 1 to Mike Richards playing left field. Pitch to Mike. This one's inside. 2-0. Top of the third. The delivery. That's in for the strike. 2-1. Delivery from Bayshore. He swings and hits it out into left center. Tremblay's running hard. He's there for a basket hit. So Danny Tremblay gloves that one. And there's 1 gone. And here's Tom Menard, the third baseman. Made the double play last inning to end the inning. He's a right-handed hitter. Pitch. Strike 1, 0-1. The delivery. Swung on, that's hit out to Tremblay, almost in his tracks. He's calling, he's under it, he's waiting, he's got it. And there's 2 down quickly here in the third, and here comes Stan Menard, the center fielder. Good-looking ball club here. The pitch to Steve. Deep strike call. Picks up the back corner of the plate, 0-1. Time called here by the plate ump. Momentarily, now we're ready to go, and Bayshore delivers. And that swung on and hit right back through the middle. A diving stop back a second of LeBombard. But there's no question there on the base hit. And a quick throw to first. Trying to get him stepping off the bag, but that didn't work. So with 2 gone, Steve Menard gets an infield hit, and here comes Kevin Rabideau, who flew out to Dennis Phillips in the first inning. The pitch to him. He swings and whistles it past third, foul, down into the corner off the fence. 0-1. 2 gone, third inning. Lovely evening here. Your cameraman here tonight is Calvin Castine, doing a bang-up job here. Thank you, sir. Ball went deep into the corner. They're just retrieving it now. And we're about ready to play. Now we're ready for the 0-1 pitch. That swung on, line, right to third. So Randy Davison, face high, spears that one to retire the side. Bottom of the third, it's no runs. They pick up a base hit. There were no errors. There was 1 man left. And after 2 1/2 innings of play, it's the Bowl Mart 2, Blub, nothing. Bottom of the third, the catcher Lonnie Bayshore leading off. He will be up for the first time. Right-hander, Lynn Bayshore on deck, Dennis Phillips in the hole. First pitch. Strike 1, 0-1 to the right-handed hitter here. The pitch. He swings and hits it out to left center field. He's under it, he's got it. 1 out. And the pitcher comes up, Lynn Bayshore. 2-0, third inning. 1 out, none on. Pitch by Netto. Strike 1, 0-1 to the little right-handed hitter. Pitch. Swings and loops it in the left. That's going to drop for a hit. So it went away. Lynn Bayshore singles to left. And here comes Dennis Phillips, the left fielder. He reached on an error in the first inning and scored the first run of the ball game. Left-handed hitter. He swings and whistles it off the pitcher's gloves in the center. That's a base hit. Bayshore round second. He bobbles. He's going to throw. They're going to throw down there, and they're going to waiting for the call, and they're going to call him safe. They're going to call him safe here, and we're going to have a little rhubarb. And we're going to have a little rhubarb here. The plate umpire's calling time. He's going over to the base ump. And the base ump here is kind of nodding his head side to side. And we're going to have a safe call here on Bayshore at third base. Now, if you could see that one on the replay, of course, the ump was right on top of the call. Blubs didn't like it too much. But you know, Blubs isn't going to win the argument. And here's Randy Davison, who singled and scored the second run of the game. The pitch to him is swung on, and it's an infield pop-up. Third baseman, Tom Menard, under it. He's got it. So Randy tops the third for the second out of the inning. And here's Mark Guerin, who singled in the first inning. The pitch to him. Ball 1. So Netto trying to work out of this jam. The pitch. Ball 2. Get a big man on deck here, and Jim Davison. The pitch to Guerin. Ball 3. Maybe they're afraid of this guy. 3-0 pitch to him, and he's going to walk him. Maybe Cal, that was an unintentional, intentional walk, going to load him up to face an MVP hitter with 2 gone in the third. Of course, it sets the force up at any base. And this is a key situation here tonight, right now.
Kind of early in the game to be walking people intentionally, I think.
The pitch to him is a strike. 0-1 to Davison. The bases are bubbling. The strike 1 delivery is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. It's swung on and hit the left. It's hit deep, deep, and it's going all the way to the wall. Bayshore is scoring. Oh, we missed the plate ump called him out for stepping on the plate. And that took away at least 3 runs. And that could have been an inside the park deal. So that's going to end the inning here. Excuse me. And Blubs is going to get out of the jam. So in the 3rd inning, there's no runs. There were 2 base hits. There were no errors. And they left 3 big men on the bases. And after 3 complete innings of play, it's the Bowl Mart, 2, Blub, nothing. And Marty Therrett, the second baseman, leads off. The first pitch to him backs him a little ways, ball 1. Marty bounced to the mound in the 1st inning, and the delivery. It's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody on, top of the 4th. The pitch. Ball 3. So Bayshore is behind 3-0. The 3-0 delivery, and he's going to lose Therrett on 4 straight pitches. He doesn't want too many. So he loses a leadoff lady here in the 4th. That'll bring up Jerry Daveson, the shortstop, left-handed hitter, tying run at the plate, the pitch. That's a strike. Therrett dancing down off first. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, and that's hit up along the first baseline. Lewis coming into foul territory, drops the ball, and it's a foul ball. Aaron running to first with the ball, but it's all for naught here, as the plate ump calls a foul ball. So it just goes as a strike, as Blow drops that easy pop-up. To give Jerry Daveson life, Therrett goes back to first. Time called here momentarily. Wants the bag tucked in a little at first.
We checked the tape on that play with Davison stepping in front of the plate, and on the replay it did appear as if Davison did step in front of the plate, although the mark that you see there next to the plate doesn't look that way. On the replay it did look like he stepped in front of the plate. However, we have no comment to make on the that play at 3rd. The umpire was a lot closer to that situation than we were.
And there's a line drive to right, base hit. Third's coming around to 3rd. They're going to throw to 3rd, and it's not in time. So you got men on the corners, time call. So Jerry Daveson whistles 1 to right. Marty Therrett races to 3rd. Nobody out. Malcolm Guerin, the cleanup hitter, up. Bayshore is now ready to pitch. It's in for the strike. Runner dancing off. They'll go back to the mound. Time call by base ump Andy Morelli. Bowl Mart wants to have a conference at the mound here, Calvin. I think they're trying to work out a play in case this runner may go on the pitch.
Yeah, they might be looking for the double steal, too.
That's a possibility. Strike 1 on Guerin. And the delivery. He swings and hits it in the left center. Trombley is right there, catches it. Runner tags. The throw is going to come to second. And Marty Therrett is going to score on the fly to Trombley. So Malcolm gets an RBI. Styes to Trombley. 1 out. Daveson holds first. And here's Mike Gadway, who grounded to short back in the 2nd inning. Inside doing go ball. Left-handed catcher here tonight. You don't see too many of those in the league. The pitch. Strike call. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 out, 1 in. 2-1 ball game. Delivery. Swung on and hit the left along the line. Coming in the foul territory. Under it makes the catch. The runner at first tags, and he's going to go to second base on the play. And Mike Gadway here fouls to Phillips for the 2nd out. And Jerry Daveson goes to second after the catch. So the tying run is on second with 2 away, and here's Joe Miller. Pretty good stick. Left-handed hitter. And We got a ball game here, Cal.
Pitcher's game so far.
Fixing a bag at first. Now we're ready to pitch to Miller. That's a strike. Picks up the inside corner. Nothing in one. Delivery. He swings and hits it on 2 hops to the Bombard. He gloves it underhands to Glow, and they get him. So Miller rolls out to the Bombard to retire the side. And in the 4th inning, Blub picks up 1 run. On 1 hit, there were no errors, and there was 1 man left. So the leadoff walk proved costly in the 4th. And after 3 1/2 innings of play, or halfway through this game, it's Bowl Mart 2, Blub 1. Now we're in the bottom of the 4th. The Bombard, the second baseman's up. 1-1 count. Pitch to him. He's hit a comebacker off Meadows' leg. That's going to go as a base hit. He's rounding first. He's going to go for 2, and he's going to make it. And that's what I call hustle, as Randy the Bombard hustles a double here to lead it off. And here's Danny Trombley, the center fielder, and flew to center in the 1st inning to end the inning. So there's a big play there as the Bombard hustles himself into second base. The pitch to Trombley. Strike 1, nothing in 1. The pitch. Deep. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4th inning, 2-1 Bowl Mart. Delivery. Swung and hitting the left. That's a base hit. That should chase the Bombard home. He's rounding third. They're going to throw to second, concede the run, and it's a 3-1 ball game. As Trombley singles to left. The Bombard scores from second. Nobody out. Here's Billy Glow. Bill singled back in the 2nd inning. It was forced at second. The pitch. It's in for the strike. Nothing in 1. The delivery. That swung, hit 2 hops to short. Up with it. They go to second. They get 1. They come to third. Double play. That's Glow. Bangs into a 6-4-3 twin killing, and that was a pretty play. That play goes from Davison to Therrett to Miller. So after a double and a single, now quickly there's 2 retired. And here's Dick Stata, the rover. And in the 2nd inning, he hit into a twin killing. Now we're ready. And Netto throws. And he takes a strike. Nothing in 1. Pitch. The ball off the plate, a little on the inside. 1-1. He swings and hits it to third. A nice one-hand pickup of Bernard. He goes to Miller, and they get him. A pretty play right there. So that goes 5-3, and in the 4th inning for the Bowl Mart, they pick up a run on 2 hits. There was nobody left. And after 4 complete innings of play, it's the Bowl Mart 3, Blubs 1. Lead off the 5th is inside for ball. Orville Meadow. He singled in the 2nd and was forced at second. Here comes the pitch to him. That's deep. 2 balls, no strikes. Bay short throws. Ball 3. 3-0. Pitch. Strike 1. Picks up the inside corner. Ball and a strike. 3-1 delivery. Strike 2, picks up the outside corner of the mat. He's run the count full here. 3-2 to Netto. Swings and lines to left. Base hit. Phillips over to cut it off. And Orville Netto leads off the 5th with a single to left. And now is Ron the Bombard, the right fielder, reached on the fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1, and he represents the tie and run. The pitch to him. Strike call. Nothing in 1. The delivery. That swung and hit to the mound. They go. They're going to go to the Bombard 1. They go to first. A wild throw. Runner will hold. So their base yard goes over to tags the runner, and he's safe. So we get the leading lady. Ron LeBombard reaches first on the fielder's choice and brings up Mike Richards, left fielder. 2 to Trombley. There's a high fly to left. Trombley's calling, waving everybody by. He's under it. He squeezes it, and that's 2 out. And sends the Bombard back to first. So a two-way now. Here's Tom Menard, and he flew to Trombley in the third inning. He's 0 for 1. These guys aren't batting too many times here. This is a fast-moving ball game. The pitch to the right-hander. He's going to swing and bounce it in the center, and that's going for a base hit. The Bombard's rounding second. They're going to throw to third, and they're going to get him right there. Davison to Davison, brother to brother. As Menard singles, and they throw the Bombard going from first to third to retire the side. So in the fifth, there's no run. There's 2 base hits. There were no errors, and there was 1 man left on. And after 4 1/2 innings of play, it's the Bowl Mart 3 and Blub's 1.
I think that was a good move, sending the runner, don't you? I think you got to make the Bowl Mart make those plays.
Well, we're starting to get a little late into the game. You're down 3 to 1. There was 2 out. I don't know. I probably would have liked to seen another man come up to bat here. They took themselves out of an inning, but
That took a good throw to get him.
yeah, and it was right there, and it was right waiting for him. It was a bang-bang play. So now as we move to the Bowl Mart 5th here, you're going to have Stan Roberts, who's the DH, Lonnie Bayshore, and Lynn Bayshore to bat here. Stan bounced out Miller in the second inning. It's a lovely evening, Cal. Another game to follow this one. Triple header here tonight.
Good night, Buck.
Dick Cole has really done a tremendous job in the area. This ballpark. First pitch to Roberts picks up the front of the plate. Lovely setting here, Calvin.
Yep.
The pitch. There's line to left. Oh, and he just couldn't quite get that. Just couldn't quite get that. Made one heck of a try, and Roberts singles to lead off the 5th inning and bring up Lonnie Bayshore. That was a great try out there. He just barely missed picking that one up off the grass. Meadow throws to Bayshore. He swings and there's a high pop. That could drop. Shortstop's out calling for it, and he makes the catch. Jerry Davison puts that one away. So now there's 1 gone here at the bottom of the 5th. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Gary Bolris is going to hit for Lynn Bayshore in the 5th inning. Meadow throws, but we're not even ready here. The ump is making a change. Of course, Meadow probably isn't in the game here throwing like that. He should know better than that. Now we're ready, and the pitch. A swung on line, the last foul ball. Roberts back to first.
I believe Boris is here on his lunch hour. I think he works evenings now.
Yeah, he's got a pretty uniform there.
He's not wearing official shoes there, is he? He has his safety shoes on.
I wonder if they'll pick that up.
I think Boris came down here on his lunch hour.
Instead of eating, he wants to hit, Cal.
He wants to get his
That's
games in.
dedication, that's what I call it.
He wants to get his games in for the playoffs.
Meadow throws. And he swings and trickles out in front of the plate. He could beat it out. Meadow's going to go to Miller, and they get him. So they made a good play there, Calvin.
Yep, that Boris is fast.
Yes, he is. Boris is a good ball player. Dependable. He's a good stick. Good man to have in your ball club. And here comes Dennis Phillips. And you know, I'm going to say one thing about Phillips. I don't know if you've seen him, but he's one hell of an umpire, I can tell you. I got a soft spot for those umpires. The pitch to the left-hander. Strike call. He's a speedster. He can run. The 0-1 delivery to him. He's going to swing and ground it to short on a hop. They're up with it. They're going to go to first. And not in time. We're going to get a run here. And he beats the ball. An infield hit here. And Roberts hustling all the way from second. And this could be a big, big run. A big run.
I think he was safe. Up close. I thought he
The
was,
ump
I
was
thought
right
he was
on
there.
Ump was right on top of the call.
He's in position.
Not too much static there. Sarah said a few kind words to him, I guess, but outside of that, there wasn't much. And here's Randy Davison, who takes a strike. Randy is singled. He scored the second run of the game, and he also lined the third. The pitch to him. He swings and hits it to left. The ball comes on. It hooks away. That ball's going to go all the way to the fence. Phillips going to score easily. And look at that Davison run. He's going to round third. He's going to come on to score on an inside the park 2-run homer. Randy Davison. And boy, this is going to break this one open.
Hard to tell if the wind is still blowing up here in the booth, but
Well, that ball hooked right away from him.
that south wind was blowing all day, and that wind would be coming from the right field over to the third base side, and that looks like that's what happened that time.
Yeah, it looked like he was running toward the center field. The ball just went right around him almost. Here's Guerin up. And he takes the strike. Mark single and walked. So he's 1 for 1, hit 1,000. Grounds to third. Right through his legs. And that's going to be an error. Right there. Tom Menard throwing the ball around. Guerin's going to go to third, and they may bring him. They're going to throw to the plate. They're throwing that ball around, Calvin.
Yep.
And here's Jim. Grounded to short. And back in the third with 2 out and the bases loaded was called for stepping on front of the plate, or on the plate, to end the inning. So Guerin's on third with 2 gone, and we got a 6-1 ball game now. This could have opened it up. Pitch to the left-handed hitter. He swings and lines it to left center. Base hit. Guerin scores easily. They kick the ball away out in center field. Davison's on second. He's going to hold. So that's going to be a single, an error in the outfield, and Guerin scores the 7th run of the game. And now it's 7-1. Randy LeBombard comes on. Randy flew off to Richards and left and doubled and scored the 3rd run of the game. The pitch to him. He swings and he hits it down the right side, drifting out of the park into the parking lot. No balls, 1 strike.
Souvenir for a lucky fan over there.
Yeah, that would be nice. If they let the fans go home with the balls for a change. Pitch. And there's a base hit. No, the short check went over. He bobbles and he comes to first. They get him a pretty play right there to retire the side. So 6-3 to end the inning. But in the inning, there was 1, 2, 3. There was 4 runs on 4 base hits. There were 2 errors. There was nobody left. And after 5 complete innings of play, it's the Bowl Mart 7, Blubs 1.
As you know, Dominic, Blubs has got a whole new team this year. I don't think there's anybody left from last year's club. Of course, I know Blub's owner, Howard Lamberton, he's a big fan of George Steinbrenner and the Yankees, so maybe he went out and got himself a brand new team here.
Well, I guess he likes sports, and
Oh, I know he's a big Yankee fan, Howard.
you and I have been mixed into it for a long time, and you've been commissioner and president, secretary. We're in the top of the 6th, and the first pitch is hit to Trombley. He comes running on, and he grabs it right up over the shoulder for the first out. So Steve Menard lines to Trombley, and there's 1 out quickly, and here's Kevin Rabideau. Kevin has flown to Phillips, and he's lined to Davison, so he's 0 for 2. And the pitch to him. Swung on, line right back to Davison again. So 2 pitches here. There's 2 quick outs, Cal.
What do you think of those first pitch swingers?
Well, trailing 7-1, you ought to take maybe 1 strike. I don't know. Maybe they're over anxious. Last inning was a key inning in this game. Here's the pitch to Marty. That's for a strike. Bayshore's got that lead now, and he don't walk too many, so I don't know. Next pitch to him, he swings and hits it to Trombley. This should end it. He's under it, waiting. He's got it. Danny puts 2 out of the 3 away, and quickly in the 6th, it's no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And after 5 and 1/2 innings of play, The score still stands. The Bowl Mart 7 and Blub's 1.
Why don't you explain about that mat down there? Some of the people at home might not know what that's all about.
Well, in the Lake Champlain Slow Pitch League, the mat is set up behind the plate, and any pitch ball that hits the plate, the border of the plate, or any part of that mat is a strike. And of course, in the pitching regulation, it's a 3 to 10 foot arc, and it's from the point of release. So that's the pitching regulation for this league this year.
That's 3 to 10 foot arc. That's the league bylaw, right?
That's a league rule this year, yes. One year they went with unlimited arc. I think you remember that. And they brought it back down again. So that's what we are into now, 3 to 10 from the point of release. So that means when the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, the pitch to Trombley here in the 6th, that's in for the strike. Danny's 1 for 2 in the evening. The pitch to him, and he lines the single right in the center field. A clean base hit. Rounds first, holds up, and here's Bill Globe. Globe a single, was forced to second, and banged into a double play. So Bill is 1 for 2. Trombley is 2 for 3. And Netto is ready to work. The pitch. That's strike. Trombley comes off the bag at first. He's not going anywhere yet. The pitch. Swung on, hit the left, and it's dropping for a hit. Trombley's going to stop at second. So now you got back-to-back singles here in the 6th inning of a 7-1 ball game. And this will bring up Dick Stata. Stata's 0 for 2. Banged into a twin killing and grounded to third. There's nobody out, and we're in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Swung on, hit the second, and 2 outs. They go to second, 1. They go to first, and it's a double play. And he banged into another one. That's his second one of the evening. 6 to 4 to 3. Trombley moves to third on the double play. Glode forced at second. So after 2 quick singles, Cal, 2 quick outs. And here's Stan Roberts. Grounded to third, single, scored the 4th run of the game. The pitch. Strike call, nothing in 1. No balls, 1 strike. 2 out, a man on third, the pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The delivery. Swings a high pop out into right field. He comes on, and he's got it. So Ron LeBombard squeezes that one, and the 2 leadoff hits don't materialize. And in the 6th, there's no runs. There were 2 base hits. There were no errors. There was 1 man left. And after 6 complete innings of play here this evening, it's the Bowl Mart 7, Blubs 1.
I want to thank this man we're calling Dominic Snyder tonight for filling in for Dog Snyder. And we're going to let you fans out there decide. Would you like to see Dominic here and Dick Letourneau doing our regular play-by-play, or Dog Snyder, otherwise known as Dick Castine, being our regular? We're going to let the cards tell the story. All you fans out there, vote. Either Dick Letourneau or Dick Castine. Who do you want for a regular weekly play-by-play announcer? Send your cards to Ridge Road, Champlain, New York. Call yours, Dominic.
We're in the 7th inning here. Jerry Davison, the leadoff, 2 for 2, and swings, and he's 3 for 3 as he grounds at the right field for a base hit. So here comes Malcolm Guerin. With nobody out, 1 on, 7-1, tying run somewhere in the dugout in the 7th. The pitch. Strike call to the right-hand hitter. Outfield playing 4 straight away. The pitch, and he swings and hits it to Guerin. Pass Guerin, left field. Base hit. Bobble are going to come to third. He's going to go back to second. Boy, there was a wise decision, Cal.
Had no chance of that one. He would have been
A dead duck. That's right.
Yeah.
So the first 2 men here bang singles.
We got a pinch hitter here.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Blubs.
This is Albert Menard.
Albert Menard hitting for Mike Gadway. Here in the 7th inning, the pitch to him. He swings and hits at the third. Davison guts it. He's running over to third base, and he's got the force. So Jerry Davison is forced to third. The batter, Albert, reaches on a fielder's choice. And Guerin moves to second. There was one away. Here's Joe Miller. He's walked and grounded to second. 0 for 1. The pitch to him. Swings and hits it out over second and center. Base hit. Davison has it. Throws quickly to the infield. And now the bases are loaded. Blub's coming to life here a little bit.
Big hitter coming up.
And here's Orville Netto, the pitcher, who can help his own cause. He's 2 for 2.
Guy's been around a long time and he knows what to do up there.
The pitch. Ball 1. Bases are FOB, full of Blubs. The delivery. He's going to swing, lines a single to center field. Chases Guerin home, and Albert Menard's going to stop at third, and it's a 7-2 game. And you were right, Calvin. He picks up his third hit of the evening, and the bases remain loaded. And here's Ron LeBombard. He's reaching the fielder's choice twice, and he's 0 for 2. The pitch to him. Swings and hits it out to Jim Davison. He's going to catch this one. He one-hands it. Albert Menard is going to tag and score. They concede the run. And that makes it a 7-3 ball game. And there's 2 gone here. So Richards is the only thing here between a win for the Bowl Mart lanes. And the first pitch to him is a strike. Mike has flown out to Trombley twice this evening. There's 2 on, 2 out in the 7th. The delivery, he swings. And he hits it out to Trombley again, but it's falling in, bouncing over his head. He didn't play that ball too well. 2 runs are going to score. And Menard's going to stop at second in the double. The ball bounced kind of high. And 2 runs come home here. And now it's a 7-5 ball game. What do you think, Calvin?
I think Bowl Mart's a veteran team, and it'll be a tough 2 run for Blub.
Well, there's Tom Menard. He's 1 for 2. Flew to Trombley and single. Still 2 gone in the 7th. And Bayshore throw. And he swings and hits it back. Garrett's going to go through the middle for a base hit. Richards going to come. They're going to throw to second, and it's 7-6 here.
Got up the ball game.
And now, Calvin, things are tightening up here.
A lot of speed in that Blub's team.
Boy, they're hustling here in the 7th. This is a big ending for that team. And here's Steve Menard. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And Bayshore's pitch to him, and he takes a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Bayshore trying to plug up the middle after he pitches. The pitch to him. He swings, and that's going to be another hit to center. Runner on first is going to hold, and we got 2 on and 2 out. And now the tying run is on second here as Kevin Rabideau comes up. Kevin is flown to left, line to third, twice. So he's 0 for 3, Calvin, and would you say he was due? I mean, I don't know these fellows like you do, but he's a big man at the plate right now.
Tying runs on second.
The pitch to him. He takes the ball. Time call. Going to move the batter. Batter swinging the bat near the foul line. They're getting a little excited down there, Calvin.
The guy on deck was in play. They're getting out of play.
And the pitch to him. He takes the ball. 2 Menards are on base here. The pitch. Strike call. Tom is dancing off second base. Steve is on first, and then a pitch. And he swings, and he hits it down the left field line. That's going to drift into the corner, over the fence, and out of play. So that should level the count out at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. 7th inning, 7-6. And this has been a dandy. These are the kind the ex-president or former president Van Usen would like, Dick Van Usen.
I'm sure he's sitting
Two
home watching this.
hit the short. Garen's up with it. He'll go to third for the out. So they make the force at third to retire the side, end the ball game. Now to wrap up this ball game for you, for the winning Bowl Mart, they pick up 7 runs on 13 hits and play errorless ball. And for losing Blub, they pick up 6 runs, they have 11 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The winning pitcher, Lynn Bayshore, and the losing pitcher, Orville Nettle. 7-6, Bowl Mart, and a dandy.
We're going to have that Bowl Mart team back again next week. Next week's game of the week, they'll be playing Transborder. The Transborder team is always unpredictable. Should be another good game.
Ball fans, this is Dick Butterball, Letourneau, saying thank you for tuning in here this fine evening with our colored man and cameraman Calvin Castine. And don't forget, this is the Lake Champlain softball fever. Catch it.
Don't forget, folks, to send in your vote on who you want to be our regular sportscaster. Whether you want Richard Dog Schneider Castine or Richard Dominic Schneider Letourneau. Send your votes to Woodman of the World, Ridge Road, Champlain, New York.
But don't go away on us just yet, folks. I'd like to remind you that going on right now at St. Mary's is the annual St. Mary's